2.7 is all about rational inequalities. So far we've been talking about equations. Now, equations talk about where something is, but now we're going to switch to inequalities. And inequalities are about boundaries within which something exists. So say, for example, we have x squared minus x minus 6, and let's just, or less than 0, let's just temporarily set it at equal to 0 and kind of treat it like we normally would. So, in order to solve for x in a normal situation here, we'd probably factor this out. We'd end up with x minus 3 and plus 2 because they add to negative 1 and multiply to positive 6. So from this we'd end up with x equals 3 and x equals negative 2. Now if we were to put these on a number line, that's probably going to be one of the more helpful ways to check our work. So I'm going to put 0 in the middle here, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, there's negative 2. And I'm going to put dots there, and I'm going to leave them as open circles. So less than is open. If it has the less than or equal to, then you have a closed circle, because then it would be a potential solution. So we've got two dots here. Now we got to figure out whether it's going to be in between those 2 points or outside of those 2 points. So what we're going to do is we're going to test some values. So let's test, just starting off, I usually go with 0 if I can. X equals 0. So if I test x equals 0, we're going to plug that into the original inequality, see what we get. So we get 0 squared minus 0 minus 6, seeing if that's less than 0. Well, 0 squared minus 0 is 0, minus 6 is negative 6. Is negative 6 less than 0? It sure is. So that means wherever 0 is, or that's where our solutions are going to be. So that's always, that's in between these 2 points. Now we should check out the other side, so let's test out one to the left. So let's do x equals negative 3, which when we plug that in, we get negative 3 squared minus negative 3 minus that 6 that was part of the equation, checking to see if that's less than 0. And maybe I should put a question mark there because we don't really know if it is. Negative 3 squared is 9, minus negative 3 is really plus 3, minus 6 less than 0. Well, 9 plus 3 minus 6 gives us 6. Is 6 less than 0? No. So that means we don't have any solutions in this area. So no solutions over here. We technically should test one off to the right as well. So let's test out x equals 4. So we'll do 4 squared minus 4 minus 6, seeing if that's less than 0, question mark. We got 16 minus 4 minus 6 less than 0. 16 minus 4 is 12, minus 6 is, well, 6. We're at 6 again. So is 6 less than 0? No. So that means all of our solutions are between between the negative 2 and the positive 3. Now converting that into a final answer, we're going to say negative 2 is less than x is less than positive 3. It's every x value in between 2 and positive 3.